What is up, everyone, and welcome to my Fremennik Trials Quest guide. There are no level requirements to complete this quest, and technically you do need 25 fletching, 40 woodcutting, and 40 crafting in order to complete the quest. But you don't? When you look at the quest requirements, the quest log, it says you need it, but there's actually a way around that, and I'll be showing you how to do both the normal way and the way around it. Again, if you're going to do it the regular way, you need 25 fletching, 40 woodcutting, and 40 crafting. As for items, you need 5,252 gold, a beer, a tinderbox, either a shark, a sea turtle, or a manta ray. You can just either fish this, or you can get it from the fishing trawler minigame. On the top right corner now, there is my guide on the fishing trawler. If you need to do that, check it out. And if you're going to be doing this the normal way, you're going to need an axe and a knife. If you're going to do the workaround where you don't need any skilling, you don't need any of these items. You also need some combat equipment and food. There is also a fight where you need to fight naked without any items, and it is not a safe death. You can bring in food, prayer pots, a god book, rings of recoil, the goblin painted cannon, which is a toy you can buy from Django and Draenor Village. It will increase your attack speed. You can bring that. You can bring a phoenix necklace for the stats, and you can bring a Draven branch and a knife. So you can just use the knife on the Draven branch when you get inside the area where you cannot have any equipment, and turn it into a staff you can use to hit. Like I said, this is not a safe death. Bring something. Bring prayer potions, bring food, bring something. I also recommend bringing a teleport to Camelot and back, since you do need to run down there once. In order to start this quest, head over to Releka, just north of Camelot, right up here. Sears Village, head all the way up the path, and you end up in the Fremennik province. Head inside and talk to the man with the gold helmet. If you've completed the Mountain Daughter quest, you get this choice. Ask about anything else. Do you have any quests for me? Yes, I'm interested. Yes. And now head south and talk to the guy in the front of the gate. Talk to Sigly the huntsman. What, a Dworgen? Yes. And now you have to locate this ghost. Head southeast over to this zone right here, and then use the talisman to locate the ghost. Soon as you locate him, he will start attacking you, so make sure you have food and combat equipment on you. And then this is different for everybody. Just go around trying to locate the ghost. You can click locate, and then in your game chat, it'll tell you where to go. For me, it's southwest. It can be in this entire zone right here. So he can be in this area right here. If you have the agility level, you can cross the log to get here. Otherwise, you might have to go in the long way. He is this butterfly. When you see it around the spot where the location takes you, he will actually look like this butterfly. Just click the location talisman right next to this butterfly and he should spawn. Just wherever your talisman looks like it's taking you, look near the spot, you will see a butterfly. Once he spawns, just kill him. And now head back to the huntsman. Now head northwest and enter Swenson the navigator's house. Talk to Swenson. Yes. And then climb down the ladder. Now his name is the actual answer to this puzzle, so just set up your compass so you can see north, south, east, and west, and spell out his name. S W E or east, north, south, east again, and finally north. Once you reach the end, head upstairs and talk to Swenson again. Now head out and head east. Now, if you're going to skip the skilling to make the lyre that you need to make for this next part, go ahead and enter this little hut and kill Lanzan until you pick up the lyre. He has a 1 in a 17 chance of dropping the lyre. Just keep killing him, he spawns relatively quick. If you're gonna do it normally, head south, open the door to this house right here where the farm is at, and head to the back. You want to pick up 1 cabbage, 1 onion, and 1 potato. Now to the northeast of the long hall, talk to the bard. He'll have a music cape on right here. His name is Olaf the Bard. Yes. Now head southeast, and we're going to be heading to this tree right here. Make sure you have your axe and your knife with you. You should find this swaying tree. Go ahead and cut a branch off. And use your knife on the branch. Now head southeast over to this pen right here. To the north of the pen, you should see a troll called Lily. Go ahead and talk to him. Other human. And now head back to the outside the long hall. You see a boy there named Askeladd. Just go ahead and talk to him. Go ahead and talk to Askeladd. And now head back to the troll. Go ahead and talk to Lally. And then use the cabbage. And then use do not eat the cabbage, the potato, and the onion on the stew. And now use the pet rock on the stew. Talk to Lally again. Now head back to Releka. And head inside the long hall. And talk to Manny the Revealer. Yes. Now pick up the keg of beer. And talk to Manny. Yes. Now go ahead and pick up another keg of beer. And head south. Head over to this bridge right here. And then use the beer on the council workman. Now head over to Camelot. You can just run straight south, or you can teleport there. Once you're in Sears Village, head over to the pub just west. And talk to the man with the red hair, the poison salesman. Talking about the Fremennik Trials. And yes. Now head south over to the spinning wheel right here and spin the golden fleece to a golden ball of wool. Or a golden ball of fleece? Now use the golden wool on the lyre and head back to Releka. Once you're back in Releka, you want to head west over to this little island right here. You should be able to see it on the mini map. It looks like a little piece of shit coming out. Just this little island right here. Over at the strange altar, use your shark on the altar. And now head back into Releka. Head next to the long hall, you will see some pipes. Use the strange object on the tinderbox. And then use it on the pipe. Now run inside. and use the low alcohol keg on the beer keg. Just make sure you're inside the long hall when you do. Now talk to Manny. Yes. And now talk to Olaf the Bard. Just the northeast of the long hall. Now just go ahead and head inside. Make sure you enter through this door. And head on stage. Now just play the lyre. And head back outside. Talk to Olaf again. Now head northwest. Over to the marketplace. You should find Sigmund the merchant. Go ahead and talk to him. Yes. After talking to Sigmund, head northwest. Over to the biggest boat. Talk to the sailor. Merchant's Trial. Now head over to Olaf the Bard. And talk to Olaf. Merchant's Trial. Head on over to the clothing shop. Just to the west. Enter the clothes shop and talk to Yrsa, whatever the fuck your name is. Merchant's Trial. Now head inside the long hall and talk to the chief. Talk to Burnt the Chieftain. Something else. Merchant's Trial. And now head south and talk to the huntsman. Sigly the huntsman. Merchant's Trial. Now head north of the long hall. In the helmet shop right here, talk to Skullgrin. Merchant's Trial. Now head over to the dock to the west, where you see the fisherman, and just talk to the fisherman. Merchant's Trial. And now head over to Swenson. This building right here to the south with the 2 trapdoors. Now head northwest and talk to Peter the Seer. Head on back to the helmet shop. And talk to Thorvald the Warrior. And now head inside the long hall and talk to Manny. Now talk to Thorn the Barkeep. And finally talk to Askeladd, just south of the long hall. Yes. And now you have to go backwards from everyone we've talked to. Talk to the barkeep. Talk to Manny. Now head to the helmet building and talk to Thorvald the Warrior. Head over to Peter the Seer to the southwest. Now talk to Swenson to the southeast. Head north to the dock and talk to the fisherman. Now head back to the helmet shop and talk to Skogrim. Head south of the long hall and talk to the hunter. Head inside the long hall and talk to the chieftain. Now head over to the clothing shop Talk to Irsa, whatever the fuck. Now go to Olaf. Now head over to the sailor. And then finally talk to the merchant. Sigmund the merchant. Now head over to Peter the Seer. He will deposit all of your items, both equipped and in your inventory. This is necessary for this part of the quest. Just go ahead and deposit everything. Talk to Peter the Seer. Yes. Yes. And then head inside to this door right here. Read the riddle. This is different for everybody. Possible answers are mind, tree, life, fire, time, and wind. Try those and see what works out for you. If you get the same one that I did, the answer is life. Once you're inside, head upstairs. And you want to start searching everything. All the cupboards, all the boxes, just search everything. Make sure you search the unicorn and the minotaur statues to get the red dot. Once you've searched everything, go ahead and fill up the empty bucket at the tap right on the west side of the wall. Now use the bucket on the jug of water and empty the jug of water. You can empty it by using it on the drain. Now use the 2/5 of the bucket on the jar of water or the empty jar and fill up the bucket again. Now use the bucket of water on the jar and you have 4/5 of a bucket of water. Now use the bucket of 4/5 water on the locked chest. You should be able to open it. Now use the red herring you got from this bookshelf and cook it. Use the sticky red goo on the wooden disc. And then head down the trapdoor. Use the red discs on the board that's missing 2 red discs. And study it, get the lid. Head back upstairs. Use the vase on the tap. Then use the base lid on the vase. Use the sealed vase on the frozen table. And now use the frozen key on the range. Head down the stairs. And leave through the second door. You have solved the puzzle. Now go ahead and get gear for the last fight. For the last fight, bring plenty of prayer potions and food, as well as rings of recoil, the goblin painted cannon, anything that can give you an edge in this fight. You do not want to die here. Once you're all geared up, head north of the long hall to the helmet shop. As you can see, I brought some prayer potions. If you're planning on killing him purely with rings of recoil, you will need a minimum of 7. I brought plenty of food, and for my weapon, I brought the goblin paint cannon. Overkill is the best kind of kill. Now as for the fight, you have to kill him 3 times. He will spawn 4 times, but you do not need to kill him the 4th time. If you kill him the 4th time, however, you will get a bonus reward, which is just a cosmetic item. So it's not necessary, but it might be cool to have if you can do it. If you don't care for it, just let him kill you the 4th time. The 4th time is the only safe death. The 1st, 2nd, and 3rd times, it is not a safe death. Be very careful. When you're ready, talk to Thorvald the warrior. Yes. And then head down the ladder. Wait for him to spawn. And get ready to pray melee. When he finally dies for the last time, he'll give you the sword. It's completely cosmetic. It does fuck all. But it is nice to have sometimes. Who knows? When you're done, head inside the long hall and talk to Chieftain. And that is the Fremennik Trials Quest completed. I hope this guide helps you guys. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all next time. Wait! Before you click off the video, I want to thank all the Motley crew members for the support and helping me make more videos. As well as I want to let you know that in the description down below there will be a link to the Discord where you can join our community, get notified on the latest content, giveaways, and contests.